taking on the Celtics. For Memphis, they know each game presents a test of physical endurance, of mental focus, and their ability to match up against any style of play. And that challenge is right ahead. Celtics Grizzlies is next. Hello, everyone, and welcome to this Saturday afternoon presentation of NBA basketball, right here on 2K Sports. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. And it's Holiday in at point guard. And for Memphis, Morant is the point, with Bane out on the wing. Jackson is out there with Wells, and it's Edey in at the 5 down low.
Well, Morant's acrobatics often get the attention, but his passing is also elite.
Stan, you talk about a stacked roster. It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last. Well, there's an example of Brown's ability to see the floor. Nice pass right there.
Here's Morant, and then Morant rams it in.
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
And here is Tatum. Outside Holiday. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Now here's Morant. Outside, Bane. Pass to Jackson. Porzingis with the rebound. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's White. Misses the 3. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Wells. Banked in off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Tatum. Porzingis finds Tatum. Brown outside. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, you know, when Brown's hitting the 3, it really opens up this offense.
Pass to Wells. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Back to Morant. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Holiday.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Morant kicks to Bane. Back to Morant. And he banks in the layup. And it's 6 points for John Morant.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Knocks down the 3 ball. Brown's got 6 points.
Well, this is what Brown was looking for. He just needed the ball, and then instantly his shot was up.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Aldama's checked in.
Get loud once again for them.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Outside Jackson. In the corner, it's Bane. Pass to Edey. 5 to shoot. And Boston with the rebound. Porzingis passes to Brown. Looks for Holiday. Gets it to him. And here's Tatum for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
Never a bad idea setting Tatum up.
Here's Morant. He's got 6.
And you watch Jason Tatum. Year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes. That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Mark said, "I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me." Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. Clark outside. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Horford. Outside, Holiday on the wing, Brown. Holiday dishes to Brown. Puts it up from 17. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Holiday's got 5 now. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Celtics?
Well, so far...
Oh, wow! What a great move inside!
That is incredible.
And he can get to the rim with the best of them. Morant always finds a way.
Wasted no time on that one. He's got 9.
And from three-point range, guys, he has hit the ground running. What a first quarter.
Morant against Holiday. And it's Morant missing. Celtics leading by 9. Brown outside. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game.
And then Morant slams it in.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Brown finds Porzingis. Fires the 3. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Here's Morant. Porzingis with the rebound. And the Celtics with possession here. Over in the corner, White puts up a 3. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
3.
Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. 13 foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Pippen. The 3. Horford with the rebound. Brown the pass to Hauser. This one for 3. And it's Brown missing. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Celtics lead by 13. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Celtics here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
Well, Stan, as a former coach, I imagine it has to be hard for you to watch basketball as a fan.
Well, it is. It's very hard, almost impossible. I'm almost always watching from a coach's standpoint, an X and O's standpoint. But I will say, even when I was standing on the sidelines, NBA players are so good that you have fan moments even while you're coaching.
It seems like every game we see something we've never seen before, right?
I can remember turning around to my assistants and saying, "Can you believe that?"
We've got Santi Aldama. Pippen is out there with Kennard. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Jackson in at the power forward. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Poked loose. Pass to Queta. Now Pippen hasn't made one yet. Aldama can't hit. After back-to-back 50-win seasons, Stan, last season was frustrating for the Memphis Grizzlies in almost every way.
Yeah, that's an understatement, Kevin. They went 27-55. Due to suspension and injuries, they only got 9 games from their star, Ja Morant. But they still have a lot of young talent and still a team that can be very competitive in the future.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high-percentage looks.
Wells, he's checked in for Memphis. Here's Pippen, outside for Jackson. A three-pointer off the mark. Celtics leading by 19 points. Inside. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. The shot's good from Kennard.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Baines checked in for Kennard. Here's Holiday. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. Holiday's got 7 points in the game.
What focus there from Holiday on the shot. He really makes the most of his looks.
Porzingis with the block. Holiday with it. Now defended by Bane. And there's the bucket from Tatum.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Back to Pippen. Fires for 3. The rebound by the Celtics.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Launches a 3. Drills the three-pointer. Hauser's got his second bucket.
Man, Holiday puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Often it's with his scoring, but right there, making a play for someone else.
And one of the most respected players in the NBA is Drew Holiday.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a 3-time Teammate of the Year award winner. He's also a Sportsmanship Award winner. He is a pro's pro.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Memphis. Here's Wells, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Santi Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Morant comes in for Pippen. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Pritchard. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
3 points.
Holiday's got 6 assists in the game.
Knowing it's his responsibility to find open teammates. Holiday, nice job setting the table there.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, well, like a lockdown corner in football, teams just try to keep the ball away from Jrue Holiday. He says, I feel like they're not afraid of me, but like, okay, get him off the ball. To me, that's respect. I don't need other people telling me how good I am. You can see it by their actions. Kevin?
So true. He can be intimidating, David, and we thank you for that report. Drills it from outside.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Lets it go with a 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And so it's Memphis with it. Wells wide open. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Porzingis passes to Holiday. Here's Craig. Offline with his 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And so they foul intentionally.
really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bane seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
And the foul on Drew Holiday.
Second personal foul.
So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. Greg, with how explosive John Moran is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Look, Brown's a great athlete. I love to see him work inside.
Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Bane against White. Back to Morant. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And what a show Morant is putting on. Every time he touches the ball, you feel like he's going to score. I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Boston has gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. The shot by Holiday, no good. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
There's Brown with the 3. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Brown's got 17.
And guys, really no surprise to see Brown flourishing on offense. He is just fearless on that end.
From downtown, and again, Boston with the triple.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for Boston. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. And it's Porzingis in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Wells. Jackson from long range. Jason Tatum grabs the board. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Morant against Holiday. Offensive rebound. Edey. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Shoots from 14. And Tatum pulls it down.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Holiday gets the bucket.
And just so many skills that Holiday brings. defense, passing, leadership. So the scoring you get from him feels like a bonus.
White drives in, and White with the stuff.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter. Using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
And here's Tatum for three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Edey's got 5 rebounds tonight with the drive and the dunk by Wells.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Holiday finds White, takes the 3, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. You love to see a guy dishing it like this.
And how about the burst there of speed from Holiday on the drive, zipping in before the D can rotate.
Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, I loved being around the game. And so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number 1, I loved baseball and I couldn't hit one, so that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way, so if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps, terrific story. Over in the corner, Brown from the arc. The 3 sinks the triple. Brown's got 23 points.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Aldama's checked in. Outside, Bain. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
For Memphis, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Bain, no good.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
For Boston, they've gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. And Cornette gets it to go.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Jackson kicks to Morant. Picked off in midair. Here's Pritchard. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Pritchard's got 5 now. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
Here's Holiday, and Holiday throws it down.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Morant passes to Bain. They grab their own miss, and he gets the bucket. Edey's got 6 points in the quarter.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Good on the bucket.
The offensive instinct of Horford, he knows exactly where to be, gets the pass, and gets it to go.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. And it's Morant missing.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Horford, no luck.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Free throw good. Bain. Some changes for Memphis. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Edey. Wells comes in for Santi Aldama. And Pippen subbed in for Morant. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Pippen. Rebounded by Hauser. Hauser's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Holiday throws it down.
Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. Here's Bain. Can't connect from short range. And so it's Boston, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get right back to the action when we And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Santi Aldama is out there with Wells. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then it's Pippen. And it's Bain in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And here's Boston. Hauser the pass to Horford. To the right side. Here's Cornette. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
The defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. Chalk up 2 there. Pippen's got his first 2 points.
Well, you're just making it easy for your opponent when you don't prevent him from getting to the rim.
Here's Horford. And another basket for Boston.
He's just so productive. And Horford's teammates know they can rely on him because he always makes the high IQ play.
Pippen kicks to Clark. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. Connects from 3-point range.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Here's Craig. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Second team foul. Celtics substitution, number 55, Bain Hireman.
Pippen feeling it out a bit. Pass to Aldama. And Aldama slams it in.
And guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
I mean, the defense basically gave that one to him.
Pippen with the wide open look. No good with the triple. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Craig passes to Pritchard. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pass to Cornette. Shoots over Aldama. Cornette can't get it to go. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Some changes for Memphis. Edey's checked in for Brandon Clark. Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's Morant in for Bain. And the Celtics also making a change. Davison's checked in. And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That will be foul number 5 on him. Bain's checked in for Memphis. Al Horford's checked in for the Celtics. Here's Morant. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
And you want to prevent Ja from driving to the rim, but you gotta also contest him at the mid-range and just hope it doesn't go in. And you could tell he thought that triple was gonna fall.
Too open that time, made it look too easy.
Well, coaches will take that any day. Don't pass up open threes like that.
Here's Hauser. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. And the Celtics making a change here. Holiday's checked in.
At the line for your Grizzlies. Whoa! Taking 2 shots.
That one is off. This league, Stan, is so deep with talent. Are there any players who you think get overlooked in the conversation?
That's a great question, Kevin. I mean, there are some guys who I think get underrated because they play with other guys who are so talented and draw the attention. One guy that I have really seen lately that I think has been better than people think is Grayson Allen, the best three-point shooter or one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA and a very underrated defender.
And he's evolving, isn't he? Looks like he's working on other parts of his game, but he's always been able to shoot, which has been his calling card.
And he's a much more athletic guy than people give him credit for.
And the basket by Hauser. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
Celtics foul. Davis.
You can see, and Coach, you can feel John Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does, and it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure. Here's Hauser. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Horford's got 3 assists now in this one.
An elite distributor for a big man. Horford is the kind of guy you want to play basketball with.
Here's Morant. The rebound by Davison. For Boston, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Here's Hauser. And again, Boston with the triple.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
The Celtics have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Here's Davison. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And this is something Morant does well. His knack for knowing when to make that feed is impressive.
Horford. And Bane pulls it down. Bane's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Celtics.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jrue Holiday.
Well, he was so active defensively, anticipating, grabbing steals, one of the most underappreciated stats in the game.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And it's Morant missing. Boston's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Shireman can't hit. Memphis has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And the basket is good.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Hauser the pass to Davison. Here's Tillman. Puts up a 3. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. The Celtics working the ball around now. Pass to Shireman. The tray. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant with it. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. KP, you guys did a great job contesting shots and disrupting their offense. What did you like best about the defensive effort tonight?
I think from the beginning of the game, we just started off aggressive. We were connected defensively, and that's why we were able to stop them.
You got it done when it counted, Kristaps. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up. So, for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Drew Howell.